You ready? So this is mainly what I do. Well, most people out there going out to nightclubs and bars and stuff like that. I like to humble myself, stay home. Whether I go on YouTube or Google Images, I just always try to stay creative. Stay positive and think of different avenues as far as I could take in my marketing or my development of this company. And I always try to stay one step ahead of creativity. It took me at least a week or so to finally get the right color that I wanted to use for my business card. I also shopped around and looked around at other people's and other companies' business cards, and I noticed that not too many people use, like indents or really creative cards. And one thing that I did notice on one person's business cards is that they use the braille. The little bumps that are used for blind people. So I thought that was sort of unique, and it was also an eyewear company, so creative there. So what I did in development of my card is that I went to Michael's, and I just so happened to stumble upon a paw press for a dog. So what I did is I went ahead and punched a paw press on the corner of my card. I mean, who else you knows has a paw press on the corner of a business card, So that's where I keep my uniqueness and my difference. They try to keep me one step ahead of my competitors, if I even have any. Another thing too, I use the paw press also for the bones I have on here, In my development of that, most of the people that I tested with the cards, most of them like the paw, most of them like the bone. So I figured, it really is to the client's liking. So I went ahead and I used both outlooks on that. Another thing too is I built the mobile billboard bicycle. I mean, not too many people are used to seeing this sort of advertising. It's mainly overseas, China. We see a lot of these people using these bicycles as far as a form of advertising. It's amazing the amount of attention that I'm getting on corners, on my trips to the dog parks or what have you, or when I'm in the front of a Petco per se. Just the other day, there was a lady, I almost made her run a red light because she was actually turning around just to take a look at my advertisement on this bicycle. I mean, the service I offer already is unique and different, so I just kept going with those fundamentals. So I kept it with my business card, different and unique. My advertising, different and unique. The service that I offer is different and it's unique. And the way I see things going now, I mean, it's all really what you put in, you get out. So instead of me out there wasting time, I'd rather spend time here researching, formulating different outlooks, how I'm gonna go about providing the service, and you're getting a lot of response now. And I envision it's gonna take me to a whole different other level. I try to stay grounded and humble in the aspect of what this company can be. I'm not gonna let anything that comes from this affect me or change me in any matter or any way. What's that? Nah. If I'm gonna let the money change me, nah, I don't think so. I mean, I know so. Plus, I really don't want to think about the money aspect of this. My reward really comes with the fact that I'm really helping bring back an animal and rehabilitate him back to a normal state. I mean, that's my meal ticket. That's my payout right there. The money is just a bonus. When you start really thinking about the money, you really start to get withdrawal from your main from your main focus why you even wanted to start this business or this service. And once you lose sight of what you really strive for in the beginning, that's when you really not in it for what you really started to be in it for in the beginning. So nah, I'm not gonna let that change me. Another thing too, I'm working and obviously trying to film this here, and my main goal is to try to submit it to Animal Planet about my services, because like I said, it's something different, it's something unique. Not too many people are used to it. When they hear the word massage therapy for dogs, you know, they're kind of shocked, like, you know, for real, really, who does that? So right there, you already have them on the hook because it's something different. And then obviously, if you read up on all the benefits of massage therapy, you're going to be overwhelmed by it. We have to remember that before the inventions of modern medicine and surgical techniques, the ancients, more specific, the Egyptians, used massage therapy as a form of treatment because they believed that the hands had healing capabilities. So if we go back to our roots and are thinking of the way that medicine really was, it will have a dramatic improvement in the way we go about providing services, massage in general, you know. And yeah, I mean, it's been a long time coming. This has been like 7 years in the making. I remember when I first started the idea, I was actually looking at a Lubriderm bottle, and I thought to myself, how did this company come up with this name? And if you really sit back and look at it, you know, lube is obviously lubrication and derm is for the skin. So they basically just added those two words together, hence you get Lubriderm. So I was sitting there one day and I thought, you know, dog, and I thought therapy, and you know, I just smashed the two words together, and voila, there you have it, DogApy. Most people, when they read the word, they already have a relation to assume what it's going to be about. Therapy, obviously. They just don't know that it's massage therapy for dogs. And, you know, once you hit them with that, it's like opening up a can of worms there. Like I said, they're so shocked of it that there's even somebody out there doing that. And then right there in that moment, they do realize, oh, you know, I do have an arthritic pet, or my neighbor does have a dog who suffers from this and that, and there you go. And that'll be an optimum time to incorporate, you know, massage therapy into their overall regimen that they're already on, whether it be, you know, supplements or you know, leash walking, taken to the dog parks, stuff of that nature. But oh, if I'm gonna let the clients I have now affect me later on, not necessarily. I mean, the 3 clients that I have now, they're like gold to me. You know, they're giving me the opportunity to showcase my talents, and every client that I get, you know, I'm holding to the utmost of my priorities, because at the end of the day, they're the ones that are really helping me pursue this and really showcase the passion that I have for massage therapy for dogs. So I'll be sure to mention them wherever this thing takes me. You know, and every other client that comes there before them, I'm going to treat them just like the first one, because like I said, they're really the ones that are giving me the opportunity, and obviously their animals are benefiting from it as well. What's that? The friends that I have now and stuff like that. I mean, I really don't have that much friends, you know. I have a couple people I grew up with, you know, they do help me out. And, you know, some aspects that I really need them for, they're there for me, you know. I have a couple friends that I'm good with, you know, with engines, mechanical work. I'll bring them along with me whenever I need them, as far as building the motor for the mobile billboard bike. I have a couple friends who are really good with wording things. I'll kind of, you know, feed off of them. They'll give me a few pointers on how I should go about, you know, writing up my business plan and stuff of that nature. Everyone that I know pitches in for me, and like I said, if they ever need anything from me, you know, I'll be more than happy to help them out, because they've been there for me when this thing first started, you know.